Hi again, this is Chad Jordan, VP of Brands with Sochi. Today I'll be playing the role of a coach because I want to talk to you about 3 ways your business can survive the crisis caused by COVID-19. See, usually around this time each year, most Americans are gathered around their televisions, cheering loudly for their favorite college basketball teams, hoping their brackets stay intact. Well, this March has brought its own version of madness that none of us truly expected. And besides the health risks that COVID-19 poses, the financial impact has been a formidable opponent as well. Many businesses around the country are wondering right now if they're going to be able to turn their lights back on once this is all over. And if so, how long can they stay in business? So I want to discuss the strategy that we usually hear around this time of the year for teams that are looking to compete at a high level, and it's this: survive and advance. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you the 3 areas that you can focus on during this crisis that will give you and your team the best chance to win. All right, so let's start off by talking about the types of teams that we typically see in the tournament every March so that you can self-diagnose your company to see if any of these styles sound like your business. First, you have the high-ranked seeds, also known as chalk. These tend to be traditional powerhouses that pretty much make the tournament every year, yet typically lack the hunger and drive to win the whole thing. This team always seems to be well scouted by their opponents because they've been running the same plays all season against weaker competition in their leagues, and they never deviate from the game plan. All right, then you have the outmatched lower seeds, your 15 and 16 seeds. We love to root for these little guys. They get cute nicknames like Cinderellas, but we all know they're not really going to win the whole thing. They may have one electric score or great team chemistry, but they simply don't have enough weapons or big game experience to go all the way. Finally, you have the best team. Do you know how we find out they're the best team? Because they end up winning the whole thing. They are the champs. We might not have known before the tournament. We might have even doubted them the whole time. But sure enough, game after game, they kept finding a way to win. Sometimes by a lot, some games on a buzzer beater. They committed to being a team that through thick and thin, yes, would always survive and advance. In my analogy, if we consider this COVID-19 crisis as the postseason, think about it. The regular season is over. Our record to get us here no longer matters. Which type of team best represents your business during the competition that lies ahead? Are you the chalk, the big powerhouse that's used to other teams getting out of your way but unable to get creative and find new ways to win on the fly? Are you the Cinderella, the plucky team that captures attention with your passion and spirit but lacking the execution and final touches that would put you over the top? Or are you the champ? Are you committed to excellence, committed to being there for your teammates and your coaches and your fans, truly willing to do whatever it takes to survive and advance? If you want to be the champ, if you're willing to survive and advance despite the opponent that's before you, I'd like to be your coach for a few minutes and share with you what I think will be the 3 secrets for your business to survive and advance, to survive now and thrive later. The 3 strategies that will set you up for short-term success and long-term viability all revolve around what I'm calling the eye test. And no, not that kind of eye test. I'm talking about the eye test that you have to pass to become a winning team. They say there's no I in team, and they're right. There isn't an I. There are 3 I's in team. Let me explain. To be a winning team, to have a championship mindset, the first thing your business and everyone on your team has to commit to being is indispensable. Indispensable. What would your company look like? What would your team look like if everyone was contributing to the degree in which you all viewed each other as indispensable? How would that shape how your business presents itself to the public? You have to convince customers that they can't live without you. You have to show your value. You're not a luxury. You're not a nice to have. The public needs what you have to offer. So, and if you're an essential business, if you're open right now, in other words, how are you performing so that the public believes that your brand or your company, whether you're a restaurant or hardware store or whatever, is contributing to the common good? How are you becoming indispensable right now? No one really wants to risk going in public. So are you helping the community and keeping all of your online information up to date so that the public knows your true hours and your accurate services in the midst of this environment? If you're closed right now, if you're a fitness center or a salon, for instance, are you and your team working on a new game plan? Hey, yesterday's playbook most likely won't work anymore. You can't keep trotting out the same old strategies. Instead, I encourage you to find a way to help the helpers. Become a servant leader. Get your company involved in contributing to solutions in your community. Be indispensable as volunteers. Lead with love. Meanwhile, while closed, focus on improving operations, refining your processes, fine-tuning the customer experience, and look at this time as an investment into a future crunch time breakthrough. Use this time to become indispensable to your teammates and to your fans. Besides being indispensable, your business and teammates have to become irresistible. Irresistible. Think about the college students that stand out during their title runs. They all captured our imagination in some way. So what would conjure up that type of passion in your fan base and your employees? What must your company and your team do to become irresistible? Really, think about it. Why would a consumer be drawn to your business? What makes you stand out? Again, essential businesses out there, you've had to adjust on the fly to try and stay open and keep your clients happy. I know it's not been easy. Is your team committed to finding ways to do that even right now? A bad scenario would be for you to stay open through all of this, but then burn bridges along the way with poor customer service and disappointed experiences. It'd be like a team losing in double overtime. Pay attention to your online reviews right now. Have someone on your team monitor them closely. If your business is closed right now, it's time to go back to the drawing board around the client experience. There is no way we come out of this as consumers the same way we went into it. Our expectations will have changed by the time we shop at your company once it reopens in the future. We're going to want everything to be more sanitary, more convenient, more comfortable, more compelling. Don't give us a reason to resist you. Invite us in. In fact, you should start doing that right now. Respond to your reviews. Ask for clients to give you feedback. Be empathetic. Show your tender side through all this. Give us a reason to fall in love with you and actually cherish this experience with you, even in this season. Lead with love and become irresistible. Being indispensable and irresistible are both certainly key components of the championship formula, but neither of those matters if you can't find a way to be influential. Influential. Think about every championship team you've ever seen during the key moments of a basketball game. During crucial timeouts, everyone's looking to the captain or huddled around the coach as he's diagramming the next play. The team has to not only be in sync mentally, but has to be able to communicate clearly to those that matter. And the same's true for your business. You're either influential or you're irrelevant. You're either influential or you're irrelevant. Your social media activity right now is what's going to set you apart from the competition down the road. It will literally be the game-winning play. If you're open right now, you have the perfect opportunity to influence your customers and the public with how you handle yourself on your social media channels. Are you posting daily, giving ways your business is solving problems and helping the community in its most dire time of need? If you are, we're going to remember your contribution. That's going to influence our future shopping decisions. I'm falling in love with companies all over the country right now, especially seeing some restaurants that are donating meals to hospitals and first responders. And if your business is currently closed, though, hey, have you gone silent on social media? Believe it or not, that's negatively influencing the public. You're literally becoming out of sight and out of mind. You're like that basketball team that gets the deer in the headlights look during crunch time. And if you don't snap out of it, it's going to cost you your championship in the end. Instead, become influential. Rush in, even if you're closed, rush in to help your community, your employees, first responders. Yes, broadcast. Share that on social media. Rally others to your cause and show us your company cares. Show us your culture right now on social media. And guess what? You'll influence us along the way. The choice is yours and the time is now. The championship is on the line. You can either rest on the laurels of being the chalk team that's supposed to remain competitive no matter what, or you can hope to be the Cinderella that tries to catch lightning in a bottle and will yourself to victory. But I challenge you to commit to being the champ and pass the eye test by rallying your team to finding new ways to be indispensable, irresistible, and influential. With a tone of empathy and servant leadership, strategize on how to provide accurate information online. Listen to your customers' feedback. Personally respond to the reviews. Influence both your team and your fans by actively engaging people on social media. I know we're all in survival mode right now. Certainly physically, we're hoping and praying for a solution that keeps our loved ones safe and stops the spread of COVID-19. But businesses across the country are also in survival mode. I'm convinced that those companies can find a way to survive now and thrive later if they commit to being indispensable, irresistible, and influential. Yes, this is Coach Chad telling you, hang in there, I believe in you, and that championship's going to be worth it.